share some words. We need to support the Caribbean writer.
Good evening. It is a pleasure for me to be here. I am the new editor of the Caribbean Writer, and I want to see a show of hands. How many people have a subscription to the Caribbean Writer? Oh, shameful, shameful. I'm going to forgive you all because I know you're going to pick up a membership form, which are on the table. They look like this, and we have memberships in all categories, and I am assured that you guys will subscribe. The Caribbean Writer is celebrating its 24th year. I just finished editing the new issue. Okay? By known and unknown writers throughout the Caribbean and beyond. It's really an awesome journal, and not just because I'm the editor. It really provides a space for poets and short story writers and book reviewers to get their work out, and it also provides a space for artists to get their work out because artists are also an integral part of it. And that's about as much as I'm going to say about the Caribbean Writer today. And I do invite you, if not today, tomorrow, to make sure that you pick up a brochure and share it with someone. But today's a really special day, African Liberation Day, and for me, I just came from Oakland in January. And my kids and I have always celebrated African Liberation Day in one of the parks, whether it's the Infirmary Park or Lowell Park or one of the parks in Oakland. And it's a very special occasion for me and I think for my children because they've been doing it since they were little and now they're not so little anymore. But I just want to underscore what Dr. C said in terms of this whole notion rather than down, that's up. That was really quite lovely because I think oftentimes we tend to think about what's not working rather than what's working. And there's a lot of things that are working in our community. The fact that we're here and that we love and appreciate ourselves, that's working. That's really some people might seem like a little thing, but it's really an amazing thing if you think about what we have undergone and where we've come from. It's an amazing thing. So I just want you to look around at the person to your right and to your left and to say, you know, we're okay and I love you.
We're okay. The wrong direction.
That is really, really important. And I have to believe, I'm an eternal optimist. And I know that optimism is not a plan, but I think it's the foundation of the plan. And it's important that we speak some truth, and it's also important that we speak into what we want. So I know that right now the Virgin Islands and St. Croix specifically is undergoing some challenges with some negative things that are happening. But we need to speak the truth of what we want for our young men who are not on the right path. And what we want is for them to love themselves, is for them to feel like they matter, because people who feel like they matter and that they have a stake and that the society appreciates them, they don't kill each other. You know what I'm saying? So that we have to provide a space and we have to speak the truth for them until they recognize the truth for themselves. And the more we speak about their lack of recognition of that truth, the more that happens. And so I want to invite all of us to speak the truth of what we want. And what we want is a safe, loving community where people learn how to resolve conflict and learn how to work with each other. So I want to speak that. And so I know that today and tomorrow will be a really fabulous and meaningful experience for those of you. A number of people raised their hands and said they hadn't been to an African Liberation Day before. And so this is an opportunity for you to get some medicine, for you to get some healing, for you to get some love and to give some love, and for you to find out how you can contribute in a very concrete and fundamental way to the building of this society and to the building of the African diaspora. Because all of us, our roots are from the same place. In fact, everybody. You know what I'm saying? The first life started in Africa. And so everybody has their roots there. So really everybody has a stake to play in the development and the advancement of Africa. And in fact, the world has benefited from its underdevelopment. It is amazing that the continent is still alive, considering the fact that over 60 million of the strongest and the youngest were taken from it. And I'm probably going on too much from this. I just want to share one poem, and it's called Peeling Off the Skin. And Nat Turner is one of my heroes. How many people are familiar with Nat Turner? Yeah. What many people don't know, and this really speaks to what has happened to us and the way in which our memories are erased, and how we need to get back in touch with our memories and really reclaim and retrieve. What many people don't know is that when Nat Turner, the revolutionary that he was, when he was turned in, the capturer had a right to his body and wanted to make an example, naively thought by making an example of Nat Turner that other people would rebel. Silly, you know, naivety. But anyway, what happened is he peeled Nat Turner's skin. This is a true story, I'm not making it up, it's documented. And he used the skin to make a purse for his wife and lampshade for his house. This poem is written in 3 voices, in the voice of Nat Turner as ghost, Nat Turner as lampshade, and Nat Turner as purse. 1. Nat Turner as ghost. I would do it again, plot and plan and kill too if pushed, would confide in my betrayer, hoping to win his heart to his own heartbeat. I would do it again, work my way through the hatred, cover my skin with promises voice, squeeze through the fear until I find a breath in which to see one dream. Yes, I would do it again and again until I see a glint of a smile snag on doubtful lips, and for one black child to glance unshackled at the moon. I would be the ghost that prodded their steps to head north. I would be the wind that pulled them to my bosoms. Yes, I would do it again, and I do. 2. Nat Turner as purse. Pressed against her body, my smooth searing is the ache that is her heart. Since she came south, wife to a man who loves breaking things, she has long been shattered, shard, glues to newness. Now he presses my thighs to her chest. Me, a man-made fugitive, we must both endure his caresses, revenge and perversion, this impotent voyeur, the husband who sometimes goes to her bed, lawfully assured she will bow down, afraid to run, afraid to be free, but she lifts the Underground Railroad through me. I come between them, my skin the wall that dams their offspring, through whom I live on and on. 3. Nat Turner as lampshade. In destroying, he illuminates. Blinded by my blackness, my skin lights the freedom he can never penetrate. I am the runaway god in Master's parlor, listening to the talk, his habit stored in my hue. Next time I will know, next time. Each night he sits to read, his eyes grow dimmer, but I shine. Memory that will never fade. My skin stretched taut, enduring the heat of the flame, licking my time.